Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello basketball friends, welcome to my SportStream channel. In this opportunity I bring you the simulation of this exciting basketball game in the best league of the world, the NBA. To all lovers of this beautiful sport, I regret to say that I don't broadcast the video of the game live, but from time to time I stream my favorite team's game, the Dallas Mavericks, or a crucial game for the playoffs, teams in the top of the classification, or postseason games. I hope you join me in this simulation with the NBA 2K game engine, because the end of the game will be amazing. And we will not know the winner until the end of the game, so don't miss this simulation because it will be unpredictable. Thanks, and I will leave you with the game. Not without first making a small review of the Dallas Mavericks, a promising team with a young and viable talent with amazing players like Dennis Smith Jr., Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson, and the robbery of the 2019 draft, Luka Doncic, who is taking statistics of a superstar. The team of Mark Cuban and the future Hall of Fame Dirk Nowitzki is in a good hands and his destiny looks brilliant. Now we go to what we come to see. Y para todos mis amigos de habla hispana, en esta oportunidad les traigo la simulación de este emocionante juego de baloncesto en la mejor liga del mundo, la NBA. Para todos los amantes de este hermoso deporte, lamento decir que no transmito el video del partido en vivo, pero de vez en cuando transmito los juegos de mi equipo favorito, los Dallas Mavericks, o un juego crucial de playoffs, o equipos en lo más alto de la clasificación, o juegos de postemporada. Espero que se unan a mí en esta simulación con el motor de juego NBA 2K, porque el final del juego será asombroso y no conoceremos al ganador hasta el final del juego. Así que no se pierdan esta simulación porque será impredecible. Gracias y te dejo con el juego. No sin antes hacer una pequeña reseña de los Dallas Mavericks, un equipo prometedor, con un joven talento disponible con jugadores increíbles como Dennis Smith Jr., Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson y el robo del draft del 2019, Luka Doncic, que está teniendo estadísticas de una superestrella. El equipo de Mark Cuban y el futuro Salón de la Fama, Dirk Nowitzki, están en buenas manos y su destino parece brillante. Ahora sí, vamos a lo que vinimos a ver.
The team just couldn't string anything together, had a myriad of problems, both on and off the floor.
Ilakina and Hardaway Jr., the backcourt pairing. Hezonja is out there with Lance Thomas, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. And the Knicks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Here's Hezonja. Here's Cantor. And that one, good. He's got 8.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Brent, for the Knicks, they go after big names to try and get a super team together. But unfortunately, they've been getting players on the downside of their career.
I think that's the head-scratching part of all this, Kevin, is that this is New York City, often referred to as the Mecca of basketball, yet free agents have avoided New York. They have not wanted to come and take on the pressure of helping to rebuild the franchise. And many of these issues stem from a disconnect between management and what's going on the floor.
Ooh,
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
So he gets them both.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out. Mavericks trailed by 5. On the court for the Mavericks. Smith is out there with Doc. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Drills the three-pointer.
And the way that DJ uses his frame right there on that screen, this is why his teammates like to play in those possessions with him.
Moutier kicks to Cantor. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Cantor's got 14 points for the game. We all know it takes stars to win championships, Brent, but it also takes a lot of support. In your opinion, who are some of the NBA's better role players? Guys that don't have to be on the marquee, can be on the side, but still are contributors.
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, and I'm thinking about last year, the way that Eric Gordon took the role of coming off the bench for the Houston Rockets and had a tremendous season for them. Kind of a selfless act for a guy who had started most of his career and was injury plagued. That opportunity, and maybe that selfishness had some karma behind it, and he had a great season. Another guy I would say is Cameron Payne, a guy that just has a great energy and a great spirit, looking for his opportunity, always excited to get to the game. But those are the kind of guys you need. Yeah. Energy, excited to be there, and every night are going to give it to you. And I'll throw Patty Mills in the mix as well. Those kind of guys with unbridled spirit are great role players to have.
4 on the clock. Here's Doc. The offensive rebound. The Knicks leading by 6.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right. No need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Here's Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Enes Kanter is out there with the kid. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And, of course, in 2015, Kanter signed that enormous max contract, 4 years and $70 million. I think a lot of that investment is in his improvement in his outside shooting.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, a solid trip to the line there to help extend the lead.
There's the pick. Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Barnes. Over Hardaway. Here's Jordan. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just consistently aggressive on the glass. Jordan is so tough to contain down there.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Screen by Smith. Here's Barnes. Good on the 13-footer. New York leading by 4. So the wing on the left. Here's Knox. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that one misses. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Lee pulls it down.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic. Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable, turning the ball over like
Let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for him. He's been the only guy for him.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Vonleh was the 9th overall pick in that highly anticipated draft class of 2012.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects from downtown.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Courtney Lee, the journeyman, continues to excel no matter where it is that he unpacks his bags.
It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Knicks ball. Vonleh, the pass to Burke. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.
Audio Jungle.